Hello and welcome everyone, and good evening everyone, of course, and welcome to the long time waiting. It is the first race in season 4 of the European Racing Organization, and we have waiting for this race and the season opener for 2 months since June 2020. So it's a long time, like we are saying. And first but not least, I want to introduce myself as I'm new voice in the Aero channel, as I'm like very loyal driver in Aero as well. My name is Vilzu, and I am your host commentator in F2 tier this season. What experience I have in European Racing Organization is that I have raced here since season 1, April 2019. I started my career in Toro Rosso, and since then, in season 2, I raced in F1 tier in Red Bull, and season 3, I raced in F2 division, I mean. Then I raced in Red Bull as well. And what is the one fact about the season 3 is that I was F2 champion, and my F2 championship defense is about to come to the end. I'm not racing in F2 anymore, I'm racing in F1 for tomorrow's race. So there's a little fact about me, that who I am and why I'm commentating. I wanted to commentate for the first time to try out how can I handle my commentating skills. And yeah. And first of all, I want to say that I'm not reading the comments on the chat every time, that I want to focus on the commentating and try to focus that how drivers are doing on the hot laps and something like else. And when it comes very calm on the track, then I will read your comments. I appreciate your opinion, I appreciate that if you understand it, so thank you for that. But first but not least, before heading to the qualifying session in Melbourne, I want to tell something about this circuit. It's a classic one. It's been a host of opening Grand Prix races since 1996, and in my guess, it's the track that leads the record of the most opening races in the record. And what is Juan telling there? It sucks, bruh. So yeah, let's keep going with Australia, so that Australia have hosted the Grand Prix opening race since 1996, but there has been 2 exceptions where it wasn't the whole opening race, 2006 and 2010, when Bahrain hosted the opening race for both of those years. And let's go with the track layout, how it is. The track is very basic, street circuit, fast street circuit, but you don't need to explain it as a street circuit because there's no buildings around the circuit. So, like, it's the fast street circuit, as you want to call it. Famous sections of the circuit are first 2 back straights, the main straight of course, and then fast right handler to the second DRS zone, and in the second straight, before heading to the slow right turn, we have seen couple famous crashes from 2001 when Ralf Schumacher and Jacques Villeneuve crashed. It was very horrible looking crash, and it took 1 fan's and 1 marshal's life. So very sad fact about that. And the latest was in 2016 when Spanish driver, 2-time Ford champion Fernando Alonso crashed with Esteban Gutierrez in the exact same point where Jacques Villeneuve as well. And then Fernando somehow survived from the crash by going off to the car by himself. It was amazing thing that he survived for that. Very lucky one. 10 viewers. That's great, I actually have to say. Bjarne, excited. Ooh. And also what very also strict sections of the track are. I think the sector 1 is very strict if you are driving with the weird soft compounds or with the, or even with the medium compounds as well, because there's a couple curbs where you can get an oversteer 100% and you can crash yourself out. And then the sector 2 section, the fast chicane, where you can easily get warning or penalties, corner cutting for example, and also the oversteer as well, just like in sector 1, if everyone remembers. And also there's 3 DRS zones, 2 in the first back straights, and the last DRS zone is after the sector 2 zone. And then for the third, another thing about the track is we have to go with the aero history before I name the drivers and the teams where everyone are driving. European racing organizations in season 1, Australia wasn't on the calendar. Then the opening race was in Brazil, and in season 2, the Australia made its debut in the calendar, and the race was classic one. You can check the race in European Racing Organization's YouTube channel. It was a classic one. I don't remember that much from the F2 tier, but also the F3. I mean, in season 3, the opening race also in Australia was hilarious. We all remember Voitinho's loud reaction in the finish line, where a lot of drivers got penalties. If I remember right, the winner was Max Rowe, the second was Blausenbol, and third was Alan War. And both Dutchmen were arguing in the press conference. So it's quite exciting thing for the first Grand Prix ever. And a lot of retirements though as well. And I guess 3 safety cars. So it was a record break. Okay, now heading into the drivers and teams before getting excited for the qualifying session. So let's go with the first and the most famous, right now the most famous team, Mercedes. There are 1 Dutchman and 1 Slovakian. The second Slovakian in this league. The first driver is Timac. Timac has been very loyal in Aero. He has raced here since season 2, and this is his 3rd season in a row that he is driving in F2 division. Last season was his best. He was title contender. Unfortunately, in his last Grand Prix in Brazil, he got unlucky contact with Latvian driver Edzax, losing his chances to fight for the title that I took. Bruh. Well, we don't need to discuss about that anymore. But yeah. Everyone in the chat must keep an eye on Timac because he's hungry, he wants to fight. Yep. Then the second driver is Otapa. Otapa was driving his first season in season 3, also in F2 division. He was Haas driver. He had very consistent season, and his most memorable race was in Italy in F2. On very wet conditions, he somehow scored P3. So intense podium for the driver. And me and Otapa were both on the podium. Low-key, Vilzu sounds like Bottas. Well, it's the accent, you know. Finnish English accent. So there are both Mercedes drivers. Keep an eye on both of them. Ferrari drivers. The host himself, first driver, Voitinho. I I don't need to explain a lot about Voitinho because you know who it is. And shout out for Voitinho because he has done a lot of work for improving this for improving the fame of this league. So I give my applause already. Oh, and drivers are ready, but I can name still these drivers before heading out. There's no second Ferrari driver, so let's keep on the Red Bull drivers. Let's go with the Edzaks first. Edzak is also a very loyal driver in Aero. He has also raced since season 1. He debuted on Sauber in his second season. Also, he was driving in Alfa Romeo. His teammate was title contender Jordi. Hello, Maxro. Good evening for you. Can't wait to drive with you on the tomorrow's race. So that was the fast fact, mate. So then about Edzaks, that he drove on the F1 division on the F3 in the season 3 for about like half point of the season, and then he got dropped for the F2 division, where he had much better season than now. But okay, I'm gonna do the settings first before doing these things. Gonna do the best, the telemetry, no, lap data, yeah, track map, there we go. Okay, everything is ready. Everything is ready. Okay, no need to explain. Thank you, nice to see you commented GP. I appreciate that, Max. I appreciate that. Merci, merci. So anyway, we can go fast with the drivers that who has driven in Aero. So Bjarne, since season 1, he's heading out to the track. John Gaccio, very funny French guy. He's fan of Giancarlo Fisichella and Jarno Trulli. I am cheering for him as well. CRL Alex, this is I guess his second season. Juan has made a comeback, just like Fernando Alonso, to the next season. I can't wait to Juan. He's driving in Haas. Lais, also new driver. Lupus, since season 3. Freie Pepper, he debuted in my social race. Tobias, new driver. Priki, new driver. Gigi VLPT is like a big trash talker from Portugal. Can't wait what he can do in this tier. Fireshot Ryan, he was also title contender. Well, title contender in season 3 in F2 division. And JJ Dog and Ahmeds. So, there was all driver instructions, introductions, and now I am waiting the first driver who are doing the lap, and we are going to go with the CRL Alex. I can call him Alex though. 9 likes, 14 viewers. Thank you. Alex as a first driver. Starting his hot lap. I'm gonna set it up the quality of the stream much better. There you go. This is the straight where Gutierrez and Alonso crashed. Same did Schumacher and Villeneuve. And this is the section what I told you, that here you can especially go with understeer. That curb where Alex almost got the understeer. Let's see what Alex can do. And yeah, this is my first commentary in Aero, so my commentary can be quite weird, but I drew my best. Alex heading to the third sector. He's on the mediums, but game says that it's in softs. This last corner you don't want to mess up. Last long right turn. DRS open. Let's see what Alex can do. In his first stint with mediums, 133, 23.6. Fryer Pepper got fastest lap. Timats already 120.0. Nice lap for the Dutchman already. Already looking good. Bjarne 5th. Oh, he started his lap. Any drivers doing the lap right now? I guess the Haas driver. Fireshot Ryan. Then the Williams driver Ahmed also starting. Oh, he didn't. 7th fastest with the fresh softs. Then the Red Bull driver Edzax coming to the finish line. 121.3. Nice lap for the Latvian. Then the Racing Point driver John Gaccio, 3rd fastest. Already looking good for top 3. 3 drivers doing nice gaps, and Tobias and John Gaccio's gap is good looking. Only 1/100th of a second. Alex already retired, and on the corner where I told you that you can go with oversteer. Well, that wasn't surprise. And now the Slovakian driver Otapa coming to the last straight. 2nd fastest, and it's Mercedes 1-2, just like in real life. This is looking honestly very good. JJ Dog coming now out. 6th fastest, Red Bull 5-6. Okay, so there's a lot of traffic. Currently Fireshot Ryan on his invalidated lap. Javier wants the onboard with Juan. I can guarantee that for you, mate. But not yet, because he's still driving on outlap. So currently there's no improvement, I guess. JJ Dog, yeah. Everyone is going to pits, and John Gaccio improved by 5/10. He's looking very promising on the Racing Point. Like he said in Discord, he is hungry and he wants to get pole. And this is just the beginning for the Frenchman. And where is Juan now? Okay, he's warming up. We can go with the driver who has made the comeback. I am glad that Juan is back. Only driver with the medium drivers did the lap is Fryer Pepper from Belgium. 121.8. That's decent lap. Let's see how the Spanian can manage to do with the mediums that my game says that it's softs. But it's Codemasters, you know. .27.4 in the first sector. It's decent all the time. .50.1. Heading to the last corners. What is Spanish driver trying to do? What is going to be his lap? I'm guessing 121 as well. Yeah, this is okay, this is slow lap. 12th fastest. And it's 123.4. Bjarne as well starting the lap. But JG is ahead of him, so let's see how he is going to do. JG is the second Portuguese driver, and he's done the purple on the sector 1. After DFAC, who drove in F2 division last season, he rage quit the league just before the last race of the season. But let's see how this Portuguese driver can do in Williams. By the way, what do you think of this onboard camera? Does it feel like it's realistic? JG coming to the line. Only 6th fastest. 120.8. And as you can see the gap between the 4th and 6th position, it's very tight. Both Williams on the top 6. So it's looking good. Bricky also finishing his lap. Edzak's left, by the way. Voitinho requesting to invite him back. Bricky with the 2nd fastest time, 120.3. But hold on, I'll check it out. Okay, let's go with this. 2 tenths, almost 3 tenths. So currently the standings are Timats, Bricky, Tobias, who just made the 3rd fastest time. And his time is 120.3. Only 6,000 of a second behind of Bricky. John Gatso 4th, Otapa 5th, Ahmed 6th, Edzak 7th, JG 8th, Voitinho 9th, JJ Dog 10th, Lace 11th, Lupus 12th, Fire Pepper 13th, Alex retired, Juan 15th, Bjarne and Fireshot Ryan. I'm going to invite Edzak to the lobby just in a minute. There you go. Okay, let's go with the lap on Fireshot Ryan, what he's going to do in his lap. Now heading to the start-finish line, and it's 120.4, about 4 tenths behind Timats. So the battle for the 2nd place is going to be tight. Timats has proved now that he is protecting his 1st pole position at the moment. Timats never got pole position in the 3rd season, and Otapa retired just in the same corner. Where did Alex? Unlucky for the Slovakian. Hopefully he can bounce back after that. Very unlucky. Okay, Juan Itta is also on the hot lap. Let's check it out. There's about 6 minutes to go, so nothing very interesting happening yet. But need to check it out, that is there anyone who can challenge the Timats pole position lap, because that is very good one. Provisional pole at the moment. Tobias coming out with McLaren. Smooth looking with those mediums and he's improving his time by 3.5 tenths. Mediums are working very well on this track. My great tip in the strategy is that if you're starting on top 10 and if you're feeling that you have a great race pace, you can go with the softs to hards to the end. Just one lap before your main pit stop lap to get undercut, and then pit to the hards And if there's a safety car, mediums are the best idea. Currently, Ahmed did the second fastest time, 1:20.2. So he's now the closest. Bjarne is now third. Just to mention about that, 15 viewers. That's honestly very good. Now Juanita coming to the finish line. Okay, 16th fastest, but with the mediums. Remember, with the mediums. Anyone improving right now? No, there's a lot of drivers on the pits. Etsas left again. This is not looking good for the Latvian driver in the fourth race. But I'm still trying to invite him as best as I could. I'm trying to. I have to check it out Discord how they are doing, because now the qualifying is called. There's about like few minutes before heading to the last. So currently drivers, Tobias is on the invalidated, but I guess he's going to go with the one stint yet. But is he pit? Yeah, I guess he's pitting. Yellows in sector 3. Yeah, he's going to fit new softs, but it's going to be a busy one for the Tobias. Freya Pepper is improving, or is he? Because he didn't saw it. He's now 11th. But let's see what he's going to do on the sector 1. Okay, improving incoming, so I'm going to spec test his lap. Timats came out. He will enter with the best 3 after the race. Facts, Javier. I will do that. I will do that. Belgian driver heading to the sector 2. Hopefully it gets good for him. Okay, it's invalidated. That's what I was saying, that this chicane is tight. It's very difficult to control. Okay, let's check it out. Is there anyone on the hot lap? Not yet, because Freya Pepper got invalidated, but he's going to go with another run. Probably his last. Yep. But he improved, though, with 3/10. But what can he do that with the new, with the old softs? John Gotcha started his lap, so let's go with him first. If there's no improving coming in the sector 1, I switch to the driver. Because now there's a lot of action. 1 minute to go in European Racing Organization's Season 4 first qualifying. And John Gotcho made fastest sector 1 lap with 300 of a seconds. So this is going to be tight one. It looks so smooth from John Gotcho. Okay, and he invalidated, but he's going to cut some corners, so he ruined his lap. Unlucky for him. Timats improving with 1/10 of a second. Let's go with this one. Let's check what Timats can do in his fresh softs. Because he's looking promising. He's looking very hungry now. He wants to fight for the title. He wants to redeem his failure. 2/10 of a second. Now it's looking very nice. Let's go with the Dutchman. Freya Pepper retired. He's starting from the back, I guess. Entering the last corner, going with the 4th gear. Wow. Oh, he ran wide, little wide, but is he going to improve it? It's going to go near. Yes, he does. 119.8. And now it's the provisional pole for the Dutchman. It looks so smooth. Nice lap for Dutchman. Ahmed coming now to the finish line. 119.8. I went to a little silence. It's 4 thousandths of a second. The gap is so small. Huge pole position battle with Timats and Ahmed. Bricky third. His lap isn't enough. Bjarne with the invalidated lap just in the last corner. Is there anyone coming to the last straight? John Gazzo is coming. Let's see what Frenchman can do. Third fastest. He steals Bricky's third position, but Tobias says no. Psych, that's the wrong number, and he gets the third fastest lap. And that, my friends, is the first qualifying of the European Racing Organization in F2 division, Tier 2 and Season 4. So excited. Here is your pole position driver. He's from Netherlands, Timats. What a lap. What a lap from the title contender from Season 3. He's looking very hungry. His teammate, Otapa, unfortunately with that retirement, is ninth fastest. Congratulations, man. Your first ever pole position in Ero. But the most flopping thing in this quali is that Juan's comeback. Okay. Juan's comeback is quite of a flop. 16th fastest. But with the mediums, but he didn't do... But yeah, he did the lap with the mediums. Sick lap indeed. I tell the starting grid, and I mute myself for a while. I get some Pepsi drink, like commentating drink. Okay, let's go with the starting grid. Timats starting from the pole for the first time in his Aero career. Ahmed from Pakistan starting from second place. Tobias from Austria, third fastest. John Gazzo fourth. Bricky fifth. Bjarne 6th, Farisha trying. Very, very obvious 3 Dutchmen in a row grid coming up. Edzax with 8 lap. Fortunately, his net is back online. Otapa 9th, GG 10th, JJ Dog 11th, Lupus 12th, Boitino 13th, Fry Pepper 14th, Lace 15th, Juan 16th, and Alex 17th. But they both drivers went on the medium compound. So there was no surprises that they're starting from the back of the grid. Okay, I went silent for a while. I come back soon in a I'm back. So the weather looks currently dry and calm, sunny. So as it seems like there's going to be dry race, probably for the end. I guess so. But at the moment, JJ Dog's web is lagging, if I'm afraid. Hopefully it isn't. Nothing very bad. Hopefully. Okay, JJ Dog left the session. But the current situation, I try to invite JJ Dog back to the race if I manage. I guess I have JJ on the friend list. There you go. But okay, let's go with the formation lap, how it's going to be. We go with the interval, I'm going to go with the tire compound and lap data as well. How many laps are there and what are the different strategy drivers can choose from? Well, it was it 28 laps to 28 lap race? And here is the predicted pit stop strategy. What I told you that the main pit stop strategy is softs to hards. So here we can see from the replay that the lap 8 is good idea for the top level drivers to pit on the lap 8 to get the undercut as possible. But hold on a second, I'm inviting JJ Dog again. It is shame that if he misses this race, just he make the qualifying session. Two drivers disqualified from the formation lap, Ricky and Bjarne, so there were two Dutchmen. Glad to have Bjarne back in Aero again. He raced, his last race was in Brazil Season 2 in 2019, so it's almost a year. Expecting any alternatives looking at the grid? Maybe, but currently right now that Timmats is the first driver who is reforming to the grid. I'm getting very excited right now. How is it going to be? Is there going to be drama on the start? Chat, I try my best. I try my best now. Brazil Season 2 F1, yeah. P8 for Libenov. I remember it. Okay, all drivers are reforming to the grid. The Season 4 is about to start very, very soon. Timmats, Ahmed, Tobias in top 3, John Gazzo 4th, Pricky 5th, Bjarne 6th, Fireshot Ryan 7th, Edzax 8th, Otap at 9th, JJ. Okay, now we have it. 2, 3, 4, 5 red lights. And we are back racing in Aero F1, F2 division. It's lights out, and away we go. Timmats gets good start, as it seems like. And there's some Williams driver is ghosting. There's yellows currently who has spun. It's the racing punt driver. It's John Gazzo. Very unfortunate for the Frenchman on the first race and on the start. Otapa got immediately. Absolutely great start from the 9th position. Okay, and now it's lagging a little bit. As you can see, another yellows. There's a Red Bull driver. Who is it? It's Edzax. Oh, he had a collision with John Gazzo. Okay, now we have it. Now we have it. Timmats leading. Ahmed is coming in the 2nd place. Tobias 3rd. Fireshot Ryan 4th. Otapa 5th. Juan 6th. Can't you believe it? Juan is in the 6th place. And JJ Dot retired on that corner. Very unlucky for him. And virtual safety car just in the 1st lap. Is there any drivers going to make some adjustments? Or changing to the new front wings? Currently the current top 3 is staying as same. Timmats, Ahmed and Tobias. What the fuck, this game is so bugged. Yeah, Javier, I was also brain farted that what was happening. And virtual safety car is coming to the end. Fry Pepper and JJ are pitting for the new sets of the mediums, as it seems like. Another yellows. There's Alfa Romeo driver. It's Pricky. And he had a collision. What a mess of the first 2 laps. But let's go with the Ahmed in this first couple laps. Let's check it out. Can he manage to be on the Timmats pace? Is there any possibilities? Because Timmats is looking very strong on the first laps. His teammate Otapa now 8th, but Lupus overtook him in this corner. And just behind Otapa is Bjarne. And Bjarne is going to do the same. Otapa is avoiding the risks, so it's a very good idea for him. Okay. What we have now. Timats has very calm lead. 9/10 of a second. Almost 1 second. Let's check it out how the both Haas drivers. Now they both are attacking the McLaren. Timats with the fastest lap, 1:29.8, 1:2 I mean. And DRS is now enabled. But not yet for the drivers. John Gaccio now with the fastest lap. He is catching Voitinho in the 12th place. Voitinho is racing with the medium, so he's going to go with the half of the race with those. And oh no, what is... Okay, yellow flags. And okay, it's another spin. Oh no. John Gaccio's race got much worse and he reset to the track. But he did it on safe place to avoid all the crashes. Very unfortunate for the Frenchman. Let's see. And Juan got it already 3-second time penalty on the 5th place. Bjarne also with a 3-second time penalty. Now let's see. Okay, Fireshot Ryan came with a little wide on that corner, but yeah, there's no happening yet. Let's go with Lupus and Bjarne. What's going to happen there? Oh, and Freya Peppel also retired at the same corner where JJ Dog retired. And now it's safety car. Safety car entered to the track. And what I can say that it's a mess currently on this race. 3 retirements in just 4 laps. And John Gaccio is pitting, I guess, for the new sets of hards. Yep. He switches to the hards. Okay, let's see. The position change. Like, as you can say, Juan with 11 positions up. As he said that he's a goat of comebacks. So, he's proving it's right. Lais with 9 position up. And Alex 8 positions. The lowest one is John Gaccio, of course, 13 in 13th position. But now that safety car is out, there is a restart. Fortunately, yeah, for the back runners currently. Is there any driver going to the pits? Yeah, Tobias is going to the pit lane. Maybe going with the Hearts. And also Fireshot Ryan, Leise, Bjarne, and Lupus. Yeah, they're fitting new sets of hearts. And there's a McLaren double stack. Fireshot Ryan and Lupus going with the mediums. Otapa switching up to the hards. Voitinho as well. A lot of hard runners. So Timats, Ahmed and Juan are losers in this gambling thing. They need to pit as soon as possible because their tires are running low. And this is the big win for Tobias, Fireshot Ryan and Lace. So interesting tactics, as I must say. How this race is going to go for a while. I am apologizing if my spectating is kind of a mess on the first lap because I don't know what to spectate on the first lap. If it's okay for you, then I appreciate that as well. At least now we can say that Timats is like a Nico Rosberg into 2014. Or do I must say that he's like Nico Rosberg from 2016? That he He loses his chances to win the championship in third season, and now he's driving extremely well. But this is first 5 laps, so anything can happen. Anything can happen in Australia, as this has proved that 3 retirements in just in 4 laps. It's crazy. This is the second and last lap for safety car to be in the track, because it's the obvious that safety car will be on the track for 2 to 3 laps, and then it comes out. Still, the soft runners are staying on the track. So now I need to keep an eye with Lupus and Fireshot. Are they going to push to the front row, or is there going to be any interesting situations on this restart? As I can say that right now, yeah, I am right. Soft runners, this top 3 they are losing time. Currently, we have 20 viewers. Now we have 21 viewers on the stream. Welcome to the chat. CRL Alex got 5-second time penalty. He needs to pit during this race, or if he doesn't serve his penalty, he is getting 5-second time penalty to his race time. But you can't do that in safety car if it's deployed. Surprising right now is that Juan's 11 positions up, and the biggest fail is John Gacho. And safety car in this lap, as I said, chat, as I said. Nice camera view. We can see that is there any damage going to be. Fireshot trying slowly backing the back down, but hopefully he doesn't do any collision with the lace. Okay, let's get ready with the teammates. How he's going to prepare for the restart. Look, Juan is aggressive now. Same as Ahmed. And safety car is now entering the pit, so now drivers can speed up, but not overtake yet. And teammates got nice restart, very promising one. No need to worry about. And now Juan is attacking to Ahmed. Let's see, is he going to do... and teammates got 3-second time penalty. Not good for him. Is Spanish driver going to dive bomb? No. Safely driving. Fireshot Ryan almost hit with the Tobias. It was a near one. It was a near one. Okay. Nice restart from everyone. Hands down, hands down. And let's see the fight of these soft runners, because now they are the fastest drivers on the track, but they need to pit very soon. Lupus overtook Lace. They have very tight battle. Lace, Bjarne, Lupus, now we have action. Let's see how this is going to be. Oh no, it's going to be tight one to the chicane. Lace, keep it on control. It's Lupus. Fortunately, no damage to his car. Phew, that was near one. But it was a 50-50 how there's going to be damage. And Fireshot Ryan just passed Tobias on the second last corner. Okay, teammates here. Right, that pit window is open for the soft runners. How they gonna maintain those tires? Okay, let's go with the not leader, the interval, so we can see that where is battle. Okay, let's see this. Lace versus Alex. Both are going with the hearts. And from the position 8th just to the position to the Voitino, there's a good tight battle going on. Lupus got much better exit from that corner, and now getting into the chicane. Is there anything happening? No. Calmly coming out. Oh, Alex almost lost it. The heading on board of Romanian driver. Okay, John Cazzo is now very close of GJ. And DRS is now enabled. Is French driver attacking? No. Saving some ERS. Good pick. Good choice. Let's go with the front row at the moment. Both Haas drivers doing great work on the track. Günther Steiner must be very proud of this duo. John Cazzo with another 3-second time penalty. And now Voitinho is attacking to Alex. So let's see what Polish driver can do. It looks very slippery out there right now. Okay, now the both Haas drivers are very nearby of each other. So Ryan can use the DRS now with overtake mode button open. Is he going to send it? Yes. Nice move by the Dutchman, but Juan isn't giving up. Okay, he ran a little wide to the grass. Lupus has left the session. He probably rage quit. Timac is pitting now for the hards. Okay, he's going to the end. This 19 laps. Okay, he's losing a lot of positions. He's now going to drop to the last 14th position. Ahmed is now leading, and then Haas 2 and 3. Sector 1 yellows. It's Williams driver. It's GJ. He's retired, and it's another safety car, as I expected. This is Australia, guys. So we have another safety car. So these hard runners were lucky, and as I can say, another failure for soft runners. Ahmed, Juan and Bjarne must pit now or never, because they're probably losing time. Let's go with the current situation. Ahmed leading the race, Fireshot Ryan second, Juan, his teammate in Haas, is third, Bjarne fourth, Tobias fifth. Nice race from both Haas and McLaren. Lace sixth, Voitinho seventh, Alex eighth. Nice bounce back from the qualifying. Otapa ninth. I support that. Hopefully he gets better bounce back. John Cazzo 10th. Edzax 11, Lupus 12. He just rejoined to the race, and Timac now the last driver. Timac lost a wall pit stop. Whoa, yeah, he lost it. I was so 100% sure that these soft runners are going to lose a lot of time. As you can see, Tobias gets now the lead of the race. Lace second. Voitinho somehow not third. And yeah, all of the drivers going with softs expect Edzax and Lupus. Edzax is doing another pit stop. Let's see how many pit stops the drivers have done. Okay, here we go. Edzax, Bjarne and Fireshot Ryan with 2 stops. There's the position change. Lays 13 positions up. That's nice work. Same with Alex and same with Voitinho. Nice work. Nice work for these outside top 10 starters. I got T-boned. F. Especially. That corner is mess. Same like the chicane. And the pack is almost on the form. expect Ajax. He's just almost there. Timats now in the 10th position. I don't know which the strategy is going to fit now, because everyone is going to go to the end with hearts. If the safety car will come for the third and last time, then the drivers, if it's like in the lap 20, then it's definitely softs. You have to run fast as possible with those tires to the end if you want to get important points for your team. So it's now 50-50. If there's no safety car, then Timats' hopes for the win are over. In my opinion, it's the root fact. He can't fight that hard. Well, maybe to the podium, but now the Tobias is the winner in this safety car gambling. It's happy to see that another Austrian is racing. We miss you, Hartnell. Come back, please. If you're even watching this stream. This is safety car's second and last lap on the circuit. Juan with the 5-second penalty. He had a collision with Timats. So what he's going to do is he's going to do the 5-second stop and go penalty, or what else. But here is the thing. Okay, what is happening? Is Juan going to get the P10 or Timats? Okay, it was normal. Timats was holding his position, but I think there was a little collision. So if Tobias wins this race, he's going to be the first Austrian to win an Aero Grand Prix. And he's going to be first Austrian driver to get a podium since Aero Season 2 F1 in the opening race and safety car in this lap. And Voitinho, if he gets a podium, this is his first time since Austria F2 from Season 3. So here's some facts. Long history with this league. Very long indeed. Everyone warming up their hard tires. They need to be in good shape for the restart. Let's see how it's going to go. I go to spectate now Lace for the restart. The chaser is much interesting because he's now the pushing. Oh no! Oh no! There's a collision with Voitinho. I think Lace little. Lace get 5-second penalty. Yep. Oh, very unlucky for the Polish driver. But is he staying on the track? No. Yeah, he's going to pit. Very unfortunate with the Voitinho. Unlucky. Well, at least Lace get the 5-second penalty. I don't know, is it justified? And Juan get 5-second penalty for ignoring yellow flags. So his race is getting much worse currently, and Voitinho is pitting for the new sets of the mediums. Very unlucky. And didn't Ferrari fitted for him the new wing? Are you kidding me? Oh no! Bjarne retired as well in the sector 2. This is just horrible watching for Voitinho. I think there's a lot of commentators curse. Yep, that's a fact. No, that's a proven fact. Low-key. So I'm guessing now that Voitinho and Lace has a lot of trash talking on the paddock after the race. But let's see. Tobias is getting good gap for Lace. He's getting away quite off, I guess. The fuss is going on Ferrari. Well, they're Ferrari, Christian. They're making stupid decisions onto the pits. What the fuck is a tire? Okay, enough joking. I'm kind of a humor man. Oh, fire shot Ryan almost spun. Having a little understeer on the third corner. I mean second corner. It's going inside. Is he going to send it? Little contact with the John Gaccio. Is he going to keep his position? Yeah, he does. Nice and clean, but that little collision, I don't know about that, but... Let's go with the rear wing camera. Otapa currently P4, by the way. Nice for the Slovakian. Hopefully he keeps his position. Okay, look the gap. Tobias getting running away from the Lace. Okay, Lace is struggling with his tires. Alex, then Otapa. Okay, let's go with the virus train. He's catching Otapa. So now Mercedes and Toto Wolff are keeping an eye on Otapa because now is the only chance to get the Mercedes the promising podium. Oh no! Otapa also spun on the last corner and in the same situation where Voitino did. But I guess he didn't get any front wing. Come on. Why Mercedes luck can go now very much worse. Pity, very pity. Is there... Okay, about interval sector 1, there's the yellows. It's Alex, he spun. But unfortunately no retirement though. Okay, Timats is attacking on Juan, let's go with this. So now the tables are turned. Timats said that Otapa spin and he sent it, and now Timats is the first runner with the Mercedes and now he's catching Juan. Over 10 laps to go still on the race. Lupus is struggling with his mediums because they're 10 laps old. Yellows in sector 3, but nothing very dangerous because I think Alex got in control. Let's go with Juan. Timats is now very close of him. Ryan is going to win. Mark my words. Maybe. Maybe. And right now 12 drivers going on. Okay, let's keep on going with this battle between Lupus, Juan and Timats. It's going to be a very tight one with these guys. It seems like that Lupus must pit on the last laps for the new set of the soft because those tires won't make it to the end. I think that's only my opinion, but with over 10 laps with the mediums and you have already driven with those 11 laps, it's going to be a hard one. Very hard to maintain your pace if you're a driver like Juan and Timats just behind you. Edzax P7, by the way, just to notice that. Juan, another 3-second time penalty. Well, he's struggling with the race pace. This is his first race since Aero F2 Brazilian Grand Prix in F1 tier. So the memory will come back soon, hopefully, for the Spanish driver. But this battle is now very tight and Alex retired. Just like Freie, just like GJ, just like JJ Dog. They all retired on that same curb. Just solve it. And yeah, Voitino's race is kind of ruined right now because he's 35 seconds behind of John Gaccio. And yeah. Now, can you somehow show us all the penalties? Sure, I can show it. Let's go with the Tobias first. Tobias has a clean race. Look at this. He may be gonna win. Lace having multiple penalties. Fire shot Ryan, 1 penalty. Lupus, no penalties. Juan, lots of penalties. Timmats, 5-second time penalty and 3-second time penalty. Edzak, 1 penalty. Otapa, no penalties. So it's going to be very interesting to the end how it's going to work out. Now we have a new contender for this battle for the 5th place. It's Edzax. He's just behind of Timmats. Oh no, Juan, no, and it's Timmats. He spun, but he maintained to keep you in control on the track, and he reset to the track. He reset to the track, but now it was Juan's fault 100%. His comeback race is quite of a epic one, I must say. But Mercedes and Timmats' very strong qualifying performance turned into the unlucky roller coaster show. So now, currently we have an interesting battle between Edzax and Juan. Juan is struggling with these hard tires a lot. Edzax is having a good race pace. He had very unlucky first laps. Had a collision on the sector 1. Then he was on the last place. And now look at where he is now. 6th. Very good looking for him. 10 laps to go on the Australian Grand Prix currently. And right now Fireshot Ryan is catching Lace. What I can say now, it wasn't Juan's fault 100%. He was the first car, he had the right to choose the line. Match was the unfortunate racing incident. Yeah, racing incident. But as a commentator, I wasn't expecting nothing but to be shocked. And Shot Ryan overtook Lace nice and smoothly on the sector 1. So currently the promising top 3 for this race is Tobias, Shot Ryan and Lace. Edzax is now in very potential DRS overtaking opportunity. Juan with another 3 seconds. I think Juan is going to drop to the 10th position after the race, but he's going to get comeback points. Comeback point, I mean. Imagine if Edzax gets podium. Imagine that. And Mats will get the 5-second time penalty as well as he reset to the track. Well, thanks for me that I recorded it on the stream. Because resetting to the track is illegal in this league. Right now both Mercedes drivers are fighting for the 7th position. Both of them doesn't have any wind damage, as it seems like. They have even okay pace with those hards, but their chances for the podium, it's over. Timmats is improving his time with 6,000 seconds, so he's trying to push as hard as possible with those sets. Thank you for that information, Adam, by the way. Just to mention. Okay, now Timmats overtakes Lupus easily to the sector 2, I mean, sorry. And now it's Otapa's turn to try to do the move. 9 laps to go. Now it's soon 8 laps to go. Edzax still has a very long gap to the car in the front to Juan, so we don't need to switch it up to that yet. Okay, now both Mercedes 6th and 7th as Jero Lupus pitted pitted, as I was saying, that he can't go with those mediums to the end, and he's fitting to the new soft, so probably he's going to fight for the fastest lap. Now John Gatcho got the fastest lap, as I said, 1:24.000. Let's go with the Edzax and Juan again. Edzax ran a little wide on that corner. The only battle what we can now see is that Juan and Edzax is fighting for the 4th position. Now it's very permanently sure that Edzax will get the 4th position because of Juan's multiple penalties. But Juan is still trying to get the most of the car for the final laps. So hopefully it works out. Edzax doesn't get DRS open. At the moment there is no single fight, as Timats is pushing. He's now... Will Edzax be pitting again, or will he stick with the old mediums? He's going to stick with the old mediums. It's a no-brainer that he is now fighting for the points, even though for the podium, because of the Lace's multiple penalties. So there is a chance for Edzax to fight for a podium, though. So my answer is that he is not going to pit. He's going to stay out. Just as Voitino and John Gatcho. All three are running with the mediums under 10 laps. Well, Gatcho only, but they can go with to the end. Okay, now Timats has pushed these few laps very nicely. Need to check it out, his lap times, how he have done those, like 1:24, 1:25, 1:24. Edzax times are about 1 second slower than Timats, so Timats is on the run right now. Lace is pitting. Is he going to do the 5-second time penalty? Yeah! So he lost his chance to the podium. So Lace's podium luck is done. Podium luck, what I am saying. Podium chances. John Gatcho got the 8th position, and right now Timats is on the tail of Edzax. Currently both Haas drivers are making history in Aero. Both drivers driving for the podium, but it isn't 100% sure. But it will be history, and Günther Steiner will be very proud. Timats doing very long braking, very deep braking into the Edzax, just to try to get the gap to the much close as possible. Can we look at Tobias' tire wear? No, we can't look at it. I want to, but I guess there's no need to worry about. 5 laps to go in Australian Grand Prix. Tobias with very calm lead. Firestone Train on 2nd place, Juan on 3rd, but now we have good battle between these 3 guys. As Otapa is calming on the 6th place, Ahmed on 7th. Ahmed lost his podium chances in the 2nd safety car case, because he was still driving with the soft compound. So it's a late call for him. gonna go to the wire. Will those mediums run for the end? Timats is going to do the late break. No. Safely trying to avoid all the risks as possible. Now it's 4 laps to go. Edzex is using very well the ERS on the straights. There's... Oh, now Timats almost lost it. Because it seems like that Timats doesn't have enough power to catch Edzex on the straights. And as it seems like his ERS is... Lazy got down the fastest lap, 1:23.2 was it. I check it out. It was Lace. He got 1:23.2. Yeah, I was right. So currently he's fighting for the 2 points because I mean 3 points. Sorry. Okay, now Timats is heading to the outside. Is he going to go for it? It's going to go with near, and he did it. He did it. Nice and calmly, the Dutchman overtakes Edzex. On the last laps, he can still fight for the podium, but it's going to go very tight. How is it going to end? But what is very surprising for the viewers that how well Juan has driven. That even proved the fact that he has a lot of penalties. That he's keeping the third position very calmly, he's saving it, and I think he can be very happy about the result after this race. Because Australia, this Grand Prix has shown a lot of action. Not for this last laps though, but he has driven very well. Nice comeback for him. As now Timats is catching him, and he's still pushing the car to the limits, trying to get everything for the Mercedes car. Also, big shout out for Otapa. He has also driven very promising, and he's going to give good points for the car and for the team. So that with Timats and with this result, they will not maybe gets the first place in the constructor standings because Haas is now second and third. So I guess Haas is going to be the first. Now Timats for the last 2 laps is entering the DRS zone to the back straight, trying to overtake Juan and get away from the Edzex as fast as possible. Now I'm going to go with the stats that Timats has over 8-second time penalty, and Edzex, who is now 5th, has only 1 penalty. So with these gaps, Edzex can get the podium. Edzex need to have to keep that same race pace as he's now having it. Juan has to have to buy a lot of time and keep Timats behind as long as possible. And Edzex's first ever podium is settled in European Racing Organization. In Season 1, Edzex also fought for the podiums multiple times, but unluckily, I remember in Silverstone Grand Prix in Season 1, he retired on the last lap of the race, and he had the nice race pace. So now, I think he can be very happy with the result if he can manage to get the podium. He can thank Juan after that. But as Pupitar, Adam said on the stream chat that Timats is going to get the perma 5-second time penalty after he resetted for the track. So I guess, I don't know who else resetted to the track. It was John Gaccio. Yeah, it was him. Now the gap between Timats and Edzex is 3 seconds. Sector 3, there's a yellows. It's Ahmed. And he crashed on the wall. Maybe oversteer. But it's the second last lap, so is he going to retire or what is going to he do? But very unlucky for the driver who started from the front row for this race. Last laps is going to be very tight. Juan has to buy a lot of time if Edzax can get his first ever podium in Aero. And me, and I think a lot of else drivers, are going to be happy with that. Too much with Team DRS open. Long braking, apes off, as it seems like. Heading into the last lap in the F2 tier European Racing Organization's Season 4 first race, Tobias from Austria, driving with McLaren, had a very nice race till the start to the end, and his position change have been he started the race from the third position and he got very lucky with the safety car cases. He switched to the hards and he won the gamble. As I said, that it was good gamble for him. Now focusing still on the teammates and Juan's battle, because now there is a lot of to take, and also with the Edzax, because he's now 4 seconds behind of teammates. Is he near enough to get the podium? Because we know that teammates is going to get over 10-second time penalty because he reset to the track. So there's lots to take now. Voiting on points though. Yeah, he's going to take the points to the pocket. Very unlucky race for him though. And for the Ferrari, of course. Just like in real F1. But let's focus on the winner of the race, who is going to the finish line. He's from Austria. Well done, Tobias. You won Australian Grand Prix. Fireshot Ryan with the second place. Nice start for him to this race, to this season, just like in last season. But now let's see how these three Juan, Teammates, Edzax will end. Is there going to be happen a lot of drama? Teammates gets now the third position. Juan is fourth. Where is Edzax going to end? He's getting the third position with the Red Bull. Amazing drive with the Latvian driver. He's going to get his first ever podium in European Racing Organization. Unbelievable drive. On top of it, the fifth position with Mercedes. Juan Nitta drops to the 6th place. This is amazing. This is amazing. Very big congratulations for the Latvian driver. Edzax 007 fucking gets the first podium in his Aero history. Congratulations, what a race. Also though, congratulations to the winner, and our driver of the day is Juan. 204,623. And here is the podium getters. Edzax, congratulations for you. You have deserved it. I'm gonna invite this top 3 to the party very soon. Oh my god. What a race. 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 Here's the ending results. Tobias won his first Aero race, and he's the first Austrian driver in Aero history to do it. Fireshot Ryan with the 2nd place. Edzax, great job. Great job, Edzax, with the Red Bull. 3rd position. Teammates 4th. Otapa 5th. Nice finish with the Mercedes. Juan 6th. Nice comeback with Spanish driver. John Gazzo 7th. Lace 8th. Lupus 9th. And Voitino 10th. This is your top 10. And now I'm going to ask Okay. What a race, honestly. Now heading to the press conference. Just before. So it is Ed Zach's. So where is? Then the the top three of the race, I invite them to the party, to the press conference, as soon as they appear here. Waiting them.
Kaittajan, prima Vilzu, rima.
Yes, 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 yes. By the way, we have now two drivers on the press conference. We don't know where Edzax is yet. Maybe celebrating, but starting with I need to check it out. The name Tobias. Guten Abend and congratulations for your first ever victory in European Racing Organization F2 division. You have deserved it. Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you.
So,
Yeah,
so straight to the question that how was your race race base that were you focused to this first race? Did you think that you will get the safety car to this race, and did you have any strategies to the before the race that how you're gonna keep up the race pace?
I know Tyrell Mills from YouTube, and I saw that a few people in his social race did the one stop with a safety car in the first few laps, and I thought go for it, and it paid off. Yeah.
It definitely paid off because you drove with those hearts over 20 laps after the second safety car. It was it was nice run for you, and I totally respected that because you did a good gamble. Nice one.
Yeah, thank you. Thank
Nice
you.
one. Then with the second driver, Fireshot Ryan,
Yes.
your race was as expected. Nice, beautiful watching as it was in the season 3. You had nice race pace. You overtook a couple guys with nice, clean way. So, how did you prepare for this first opening Grand Prix?
I actually did nothing. Just play card.
Oh, nice. Well, that's
And I just expect you to say, good, I mean, like, yeah, shit. I did expect it to be shit.
shit.
But I actually drove, and I got P2 behind a German, which I don't mind.
Yeah, you did absolutely very good work.
Deutschland is groß. Deutschland
I'm from
über alles.
Austria. I'm all from Austria.
Yeah. So, as it seems like that we don't get Edzax to the party because he said earlier that he doesn't have mic yet, but we can go because I need to go very soon to the another league race that you can go give something commentating with your own native language to the chat if there's any like German listeners, Dutch listeners, so you
Oh,
can
so
give
we
them.
can talk Dutch now.
And but
Yeah.
starting with I again missed forgot your name. What was it? Tobias. Yeah, you can start with German. Go ahead.
Do.
So you can give your race experience, your commentates
Ah,
with your own language, not English.
okay. Ja, ich habe Tirol gesehen bei einer Social Race und wollte einfach die Strategie von denen nachmachen. Und ja, dadurch habe ich einen Boxenstopp-Vorsprung gehabt und am Ende hat es sich ausgezahlt mit ca. 72% Reifenverschleiß, aber ist gegangen. Thank you.
Nicely one, nicely one. I like German language. It sounds very nice. Mein Gott, muss das sein.
Yeah,
Damn.
the
And
best.
now going with the fire shot trying with Dutch.
Oh yeah,
Go
let's
ahead.
go. Nou, bedankt voor het kijken mensen. Bij ronde 1, helemaal fantastisch. Ik moest wel nou schijten, maar ja, op het eind helemaal doorgaan. Terwijl ik moest schijten, maar ja, het ging helemaal fantastisch. Dus ja, zo heb ik gewoon een race gedaan waar ik wel moest schijten, maar ja. Okay, that's it.
Okay, nice one from you both. Okay, I need to go. Enjoy your podium for today. There's going to be a lot of steward talking because Timot's this podium was stolen, as you did guys. Oh, you didn't. You weren't, but you have to see what he said to Juanita in the Discord channel. And you're lucky that you weren't because I think he was toxic. Yeah. But anyway, I need to go. Thank you for both of you joining this press conference, and for the Discord, and also for the stream itself. Thank you for all coming for this race, and for the first ever race in Season 4, Tier 2, in the European Racing Organization. We see in next Saturday. Goodbye and have a good night. Thank you.
Goodbye.